what would you say to those people who think you are a lady and so you should have limits? There are things that you shouldn't be able to do just by virtue of your gender.
There's a saying which goes that what men can do, women can do it and do it better. And now we are doing it. So there's nothing like this a male dominant job. So I'm a fool, so I can't do it. If you have the passion for it, go for it.
Hello and welcome to Faces of Ghana with me, Philip Abutiati, on ENTV. My guest on the show today is somebody who is going to blow your mind. I mean, she's going to inspire you. She would introduce herself shortly. But before we hear from her, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. Now, remember that if there is any story which is very inspiring that you think is worth covering, just feel free to slide into our DMs. Feel free to tag me. Feel free to comment. And we'll follow up on that story. So let's come back to my guest for today. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
You are Grace, right?
Yeah, I'm Grace Tevlin Adumakwansamwa.
Okay, we want to know more about you. So who is Grace?
Grace is a married woman with 2 kids, a bus driver, and an entrepreneur too.
So Grace, tell me, how did you start driving Ayalulu? How did you find yourself here?
Okay, it all started when I was in a search of a job here in Accra. I was then in Kumasi, and my then husband to be was in Accra, so I wanted a job here in Accra. So I sent my CV to a friend of mine. Said, "Oh, I never knew you knew how to drive," and so he sent me an advert where they wanted female drivers. They wanted to train 70 female drivers. So I applied, and lucky for me, um, I was shortlisted and I was part of it. So I was trained to be part of the 70 female drivers.
Wow. So, I mean, where do you drive to? From where to where? What's the distance like?
In the morning, I do drive from Pokwase to Tudu, and in the evening from Tudu to Amasamai. By on special days, some people come rent the bus and we take them maybe far like Cape Coast, anywhere. Yeah.
So, before you got into driving, what were you doing? What's your background, in terms of education and all that?
Okay, I was doing medicine counter assistance. I was working with one hospital, Horizon Hospital, that was in Kumasi. Yeah, so I was a medicine counter assistant then. Yeah.
And if you're on the bus and you're driving as a female, what are some of the reactions, or when people get to know that, oh, wow, she's a female, she drives Sayalulu, what are some of the reactions you get from people?
Some people will be amazed. So it's a female behind the bus. Well, you drive nicely. And some too, I don't know, is it out of jealousy or they insult you? Moshe or buy road driver bus into them, like something like that. But most of them, some of them encourage, oh, why you are there? Who driver come out? Yeah, that kind of encouragement, they inspire you and they give you thumbs up. Yeah.
So, do you feel happy, with your job?
Yes, it's my passion. Growing up, I wanted to be a pilot. Yes, but the means was not there. So, and when I see female behind the wheels, I will stand there and be staring at it. So, yes, I love it. It's my passion. So, I love this job. Yeah.
Let's talk about your family. Is your husband happy with your job? Does he encourage you? Or sometimes there are times that he wants you to stop?
From the start of the training, he has always given me the encouragement. He supports me in the house. He gives me, because I wake up as early as 3 a.m. And sometimes when I get home, the kids will be asleep, but he's there to support me. Yeah. So he gives me the encouragement.
So, what are some of the challenges you face as a driver on the road? Look at the nature of our roads, look at the attitude of other drivers. What are some challenges that you face?
The challenges, some are like you'll be driving at night and there's no street lights and you have to force yourself, you have to go, and some spoiled, faulty cars on the roads. They are all major, which can cause accidents. They are, yeah. So I think these are some of the challenges we have. Yeah.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in the future? Let's say some 10 years from now. Or where do you see yourself?
I think me growing up and me wanting to be a pilot, I don't think it's too late. I'm hoping to be a pilot one day, and that's my dream. So in the next future, I want to see me behind the, yes, inside the flights, being controlling everything there. That's my dream.
And what motivates you in life? I mean, what are some of the things that keep you going?
Some of the things me seeing other females doing the kind of job that I'm doing now, and yes, so that give me the courage that I can even do much better than they are doing. Yeah, the sky is my limit.
There are some people who are out of school and are not getting job, especially or particularly females. Well, there are some males as well. There are some people who think, I want to be a doctor and that's it. If I don't get to be a doctor, then that's the end of my life. What's your piece of advice? What's your word of encouragement to such people? What would you tell such people to do with their lives?
Um, they should never give up. Fine, if you want to be something, me for instance, I want to be a pilot, but I'm now a bus driver, but I'm still pursuing to be a pilot. So if you can get any training, like there are some training, hairdressing, sewing, you can do go into business. I think that one would be better.
Some people who think some jobs are for men. If you are a female, do not venture into it. In the past, you would hardly see women, doing this kind of job. But ladies like you, thanks to ladies like you are breaking the frontiers and you are, going places where otherwise people thought ladies couldn't make it. What would you say to those people who think you are a lady and so you should have limits? There are things that you shouldn't be able to do just by virtue of your gender.
There's a saying which goes that what men can do, women can do it and do it better. And now we are doing it. So there's nothing like this a male dominant job. So I'm a female, so I can't do it. If you have the passion for it, go for it. Fight very hard, and you'll be there.
Right, Grace, when you were introducing yourself, you mentioned that you are an entrepreneur as well. I'm a bit curious. I want to know what are you into aside driving?
Okay. I have a business, Morris Trends. We are into balloons and paper backdrops, beads making, selling of perfumes, face towel, and other things.
Okay, so where are you located, or if somebody wants to do business with you, where can they find you?
Okay, we are located at Taifa, opposite the SDA Church. Our contact is 0242 Yeah. So if you need our services, you can get in touch and we'll be right.
So what are your final words?
My final words are never give up in life. If you have a dream, pursue it and you get there. Thank you.
I told you we inspired. In fact, I always get inspired when I meet people like Grace. And I just want to appeal to you. If you've come across anybody who has an inspiring message to share that you think we should cover on our page, please feel free. Just drop a comment, just DM us, just tag me, just mention me, and we'll follow up on the story. The show is Faces of Ghana on Yen TV. My name is Philip Abutiati. Until I see you again, let's just keep interacting on all our social media platforms. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.